6:35. I arrived at the apartment of Milton Berle's mother. She's only living here temporarily until after the marriage. Then she's going to move in with them. I had to wait quite a while when I got there. 6:45. Not a sign of Berle. His mother was sitting in front of her television set when I got there. When I came in, she turned off the set. She started to knit. I tried to ask her some questions, but she had only one answer for everything. Well, how about it, Mrs. Berle?
Milton's a good boy.
Yes, well, I know he is, but I just want to ask you a few questions about some jokes. Do you know where he gets them?
Milton's a good boy.
Well, sorry I'm late, Mug. What are you doing here?
All right, Berle, you ready to talk now?
Ready to talk? I have nothing to say. I told you everything I know. This is my mother. You haven't said anything to my mother, have you? Have you said anything to my mother? Has he said anything to your mama?
Milton's a good boy.
That's me, honey. I know. I know him.
Yes, I know Milton's a good boy, ma'am.
He doesn't know anything. My mother doesn't know anything, and I wish you wouldn't ask her anything. I know what you're thinking of, this television set. This is a television set that NBC gave my mother this television set.
Is that right?
They put it in here. This set goes directly to my rehearsal at the Center Theater. It's a special set.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Special set, huh?
Yes, sir.
I'd like to see how that works. Now, let's see. This is the channel that was tuned in when I got here.
No, please,
I'd like to see how that works.
No, don't touch that.
Berle, I want to watch this.
Okay, Mr. Caesar, the rehearsal is almost over. Now, look, I just want to come in here for a nice close-up of you and Imogene Coca when she says Marilyn Monroe wrote the Monroe Doctrine.
I get it now. Mrs. Berle, you watch the show of shows rehearsal, is that right? And then you write down some jokes, and then you send them over to your son here. Is that right?
Milton's a good boy.
Well, I guess that wraps this case up all right. You got your mother here writing down the jokes that she hears on the show of shows rehearsal. Is that right? What do you got to say?
Milton's a good boy.
Well, how about it, Mrs. Berle? You get the jokes off Sid Caesar's program, is that it?
Sid is a good boy.
Well, you'll have to come downtown with me, Milton. Your mother, too.
Oh, no. No, you can't do this. You can't take my mother. You can't take my mother because she's got to sit here at the television set and take out the jokes from Bob Hope's program. From Bob Hope.
Bob's a good boy.
Yeah. Guess I must have been crazy doing what I did. Should have never done it. I've been taking things that I shouldn't have taken. Knew I was taking other people's jokes and taking other people's songs, and I knew everything was wrong. Everything I've done is wrong, and that's the way I've climbed the ladder of success. Wrong by wrong.
Yes, now you know. Money can't buy everything, can it? Money can't buy respect. Money can't buy dignity. Money can't buy integrity.
When you got money, who needs those things?
I don't want to go. Now, please. I don't want to. Please, I don't want to.
And now for the final disposition of the Milton Berle case. Milton Berle was tried and found guilty of stealing jokes from other comedians. The suspect confessed to his crime and threw himself on the mercy of the court. Milton Berle, the suspect, is now serving 30 years in NBC. Crime pays.